A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the Bucks County Curling Club. It's the finals of the 2026 Golden Magnet Bonspiel. We're getting ready to pipe the competitors out onto the ice. From the warm room, our event will feature Kevin Brady versus Ashley Sheets. All our other events will be out there on the ice on our individual YouTube channels. Dave Schmel here with you. Glad to have you. Be on our way in just a moment. The Golden Magnet Bonspiel celebrates the transition of Bucks County Curling Club to being a dedicated ice facility. No Zambonis have touched this ice since 2015. Here's Club Piper Tom Jolly. Good luck. Players have marched out to the far tee line. And now the traditional Scotland the Brave. our club piper, Tom Jolly. Now, club president, Chris Mahoney. Everybody's receiving their traditional shot of Drambuie. Tastes like Sunday. Players will be offered a shot. They'll toast both the piper and here at Bucks County, the warm room, the participants watching. Those who care to have a shot with them here. And with that sweet Scottish burn of scotch and honey, the finals are underway. Ooh, tastes like Sunday. So once again, this final in the A event features a matchup between Kevin Brady from Ewing, New Jersey. His third is Devin Plantamora. Second, Paul Bizon. And the lead is John Winstanley. And Tom Jolly's marching himself out here. Tom Jolly. So it will be Team Brady throwing the red stones here, having lost the coin toss. That means Team Ashley Sheets will have the hammer. Leading off and playing center field is John Winstanley. And the finals are underway. And they start off with a nice center guard. Well done. Turns it over to Team Ashley Sheets. They're throwing the blue stones. They have the hammer. That's the advantage, the last stone in the end. And their lead is Gina Boggs. Throwing second is Steve Baxter. Third is Mark Stiefenhofer. And the skip is Ashley Sheets. Looking just to throw one into the rings here on the side. Second shot from Winstanley will be a draw underneath the guard. There's multiple different types of shots in curling. For those of you who might not know the game too much, I'll try to explain a little bit. Generally, when you have the hammer, the last stone advantage, you're looking to score at least 2 points. And when you don't have the hammer, you're trying to make your opponent score one or possibly score one yourself. So the general thought is that if you have the hammer, you keep the play more towards the edge of the sheets. And if you do not have hammer, you try to bring it towards the center. So with that being said, Ashley, with that blue corner guard already deployed, is going to ask Gina to draw one underneath. The reason why he put the guards up is because part of the rules in curling indicate that through the first 5 stones, if it's off the rings, they cannot be removed till the 6th thrown stone. So Paul Bison, coming up to throw this red stone, cannot remove either of the blue stones from play. Paul's son PJ is also a member of our club, was participating in this event. That one a little bit in the back of the rings and actually looking not to get in trouble here in the early going. Just looking to clear things out. This is second for Team Sheets, Steve Baxter. Steve Baxter has been a member of the Bucks County Curling Club for, I'd say, about 7 years, maybe 8 years. Did take a couple years off. This is curling up. Might actually catch the one in the back, and they do. Well, there's a little unexpected bacon for you. So now without hammer, Kevin Brady's going to ask Paul to draw underneath again. This one's curling in hard. They want to make sure they don't lose it. Just past the guard. Does seem to have a lot of mustard on it. It's going to say good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Once again, Ashley going to ask Steve to throw the peel shot here. Could have elected to draw around. So your main types of shots in curling are guards, where you leave them short of the rings, draws where you try to make them land inside the rings, and takeouts where you look to remove another stone, and that went wicky and wacky all the way through. So shot now, here's Devin Planamora. And Devin delivers the stone. Now Devin and his wife Vika are proud new parents of a beautiful baby who's joining us in the warm room. Little lima bean. And we'll see if my dulcet tones either wake up this baby or soothe them to sleep. As long as the baby doesn't look at my face, we'll probably be okay. So once again, a draw a little bit deep, and after trying a few peels, now we're going to ride the draw train. And your first conductor of the draw train is Mark Stephenhofer. This is a little heavy. You can hear Gina saying, she was saying back 8, maybe back line. That is a good weight call because there's the back 4, there's the back 8, there's the back 12. So shot stone still belongs to Team Brady here. And Kevin's going to ask Devin to just come underneath cover. We are playing 8 end games for this event, but it looks like a couple of our finals have already agreed to play only 6. Our event on sheet A between Mark O'Donnell and Kristen Weiss has agreed to a 6 end game, as has the game between Dan Pearson and Joe Phillips. They're going to play their minor event final, get off the ice, and watch the thrilling conclusion of this game. I'm sure we're going to have a great one. It's been a great weekend of curling all weekend. 32 teams representing the majority of the Bucks County Curling Club participating, which is always nice. And even myself being a member for 13 years, you always find somebody who you just never run into and make new friends, and that's really what the game is about, especially at the recreational level. Wow, I said that. That was a beautiful draw in there by Mark Stafenhofer. And see, that's the danger with keeping the stones behind the tee line. Because once they are behind the tee line, they never get any closer. So, yeah, sure, it looked all well and good that Red had two back there, but with the one draw by Stafenhofer, it's back to the drawing board for Captain Brady, and he's going to go right to that draw. So here's Kevin Brady. We call him Captain Draw for a reason. Kevin Brady, proud father and grandfather to many, has a poor unfortune of being a diehard New York Jets fan. We don't hold that against him, we just feel sorry for him. If they can get this draw here, there's nothing to feel bad about. Ooh, that's so close between those two. Oh, I don't know. It's really, really close. You can put your guesses in the chat whether you think it's red or blue. Give us a shout out. Where are you watching from? Now it's going to be our first throw from Ashley Sheets. Want to give a shout out to Ashley's dad, John, tuning in all the way from Cool, California. Hello, John. Cool, California. Looking to run the blue onto the red. It is just going to peel it open. So Kevin Brady, a couple choices here. Could throw essentially the same shot he just did. Or, since 7/8 of the stone that is may or may not be shot right now, shot stone being the one that's closest, could elect to throw some sort of guard or maybe even a small tap on it. I really kind of like that. I think that'd be a great shot. But he's going to throw the shot he just threw again, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because he got to go to school on it the first time, just like if you're playing a foursome in golf, you watch your first member of the foursome putt, and then everybody else can follow it. Kevin Brady from Ewing. For the love of God, don't call it Trenton, New Jersey. I still say he lives in Trenton. In fact, I sent him his Christmas card to his address and purposely wrote Trenton, New Jersey on it, and he still received it. Here, back eight's the call. Back eight's no good. Oh, okay, now it took a turn. And it really dug in. Oh, no, they lost it. They lost it. Oh, that's the worst thing he could have done. So now, Ashley is going to attempt to push out that top red stone that's just biting the 4-foot, the yellow circle. Punch it through the hole. Keep the shooter in the 8-foot, the white circle, and score her 2. Final stone of the opening end. Oh, chips it, but does not remove it for a shot, and it's very clearly a steal of 1 for Kevin Brady. He'll take a 1-stone advantage. Ashley Sheets and company will have hammer in the second end. Second end play underway here from the finals of the 2026 Golden Magnet for the Bucks County Curling Club in Warminster, Pennsylvania. Once again, this event celebrates us getting our dedicated ice here. It is our internal tournament every year. And that stone from John Winstanley does not get all the way across the hog line. In order for the stone to be across the horizontal line in curling, it needs to be all the way across, much like soccer. Whereas our sidelines are like football. You touch them and it's out. So here's Gina Boggs just looking to put one into the rings here. And that is going to be just off the rings. It's a very tight guard. And the heckle bench has begun. One of our great traditions. We left the hockey benches in, and we encourage heckling here at our club. Nothing too crazy. Hello from Henderson, Nevada. I'm Dave Schmelt. Pleased to hear you here. Do you have a curling background at all? The center guard and the tight corner guard, Gina Boggs, going to be asked to draw around the center now. That one makes it around the guard. It's going to be half of the forefoot. Asking how much you can see, and that's important because you can't remove that guard. It's still a free guard. So Kevin is going to throw the down weight shot here. We're not playing the no tick rule in this event because we want to keep it fun and we don't want to get too serious. So this is a little bit of a safer call. Heard the call there, board up from Devin. So meaning it would go probably about 8 feet behind the hacks. This is curling in nicely, and I think Paul just made a nice one there. And rolls behind the guard. It does pop out the other side. A great shot by Paul Bison. So Steve Baxter looking at the open hit on the wings, or he could peel the guard. Ashley going back and forth there. And we're going to peel the guard. Still on the way from Baxter. This one needs to curl a lot. This needs to curl all the way in Minnesota. And they do just tick it. It got there. It got to Iowa. That was close enough. Does give Kevin Brady an opportunity to split the house without hammer. And just look for the force. Come to the back 4 and onto the back 8. Once again, Ashley has Steve chasing here. Chasing behind the tee line. I'm not a huge fan of that, Stone, because it's not really the biggest threat to you. If you have a corner guard and you're not using it right now. And that's going to be on the guard. And see, now Brady's going to have a chance to go 1, 2, 3. So many times at club play level, you see that corner guard get orphaned, and I just would have, with no Stone better than the back 8, I would have really loved to have seen team sheets draw underneath there. Going to give Brady an opportunity to have Brady. Tongue twisted here. Must be the Drambuie. Chances at 3 here. This is going to settle down. Probably about top 4. That'll work. There's no triple there. Mark Stephenhofer. Quite notably, the most consistent wearer of jeans playing curling. This one is curling very hard. Gina and Steve are trying to hold it. And they just catch a skosh of it, but that's going to leave him. Brady still sitting 3. Still not really a threat of a steal with these stones on the wings and one well behind the tee line. But, so Brady realizes that he's probably only getting a force here. So just going to draw top 4. On the way from Devin. It's right where he asked it. They lie 4. Mark Stafenhofer calling for the sweep right away here. This one's going to come up. You might be able to double off the one in the back if you get off real quick. Get off real quick. No, they didn't do that. Shot stone belongs to Ashley Sheets. Easy pick here for Kevin. Kevin Brady makes his living as an actuary. Must be a pretty good one because he won't insure me. Had an opportunity to play with Kevin many times. We went to a good number of bonspiels together. What you're hearing is that applause for a big shot over on sheet A by Kate Fermano if you want to look at a replay. This one's a little bit tight off of Brady's hands. Can they hold it? Winstanley and Bizon. Looks pretty good. Should get right through the hole, I think. Avoids the jam, and they lie. Will it hold on the side? Spin back. Oh, it does. They lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Ashley Sheets is going to attempt what's known as the Skips Deuce. Trying to make Dad John proud here. Watching from cool California. They wouldn't let me there. The line looks really good. This is all about the weight right now. You don't want to bounce on this line. Bouncing's going to be really bad. And it brushes back. Brady lies too, but there's no reason to risk it here. You just want to remove this blue rock. Play the force. I'd be worried to leave Ashley a double. She made a fantastic triple to score and win in the quarterfinals. So drawing the open side, in my opinion, is extremely risky. Top 4, that's okay. But just from a simple standpoint, if you hit the one in the black in the back, you're never ever giving up more than one. So Kevin settles in. His final stone of the second. This is light. This is lighter than skim milk. So now, you see, Ashley went right to it. She's going to look to see if she can make that double. Now, if you think that the blue is second shot, you only have to hit the one, but it's not. So will she take it on? Trailing it by only one, you do risk trailing by 3 if something or bad were to happen, and, well, 4 if it's catastrophic. So taking the aggressive stance here. This is going to be an in-turn double. Throwing with the clockwise rotation. Get your popcorn. Last shot of the second. Trying to make this pretty flat double. Needs about a third of a stone. Baxter and Boggs, can they hold it? It looks like it's over curling for days. All right, and it's okay. They're still going to get their... It's, oh, wow, that's close. I think it's one red. They're doing the back and forth weeble wobble. If you got to weeble and wobble more than once, you should just go measure it already. And the jury has reached a verdict. After they come back from the judges' chambers, we'll find out. And it's a steal of 1 for Kevin Brady. He has a 2-0 lead playing the third end. Here's John looking to put up the center guard. Beautiful shot by John. Nice and tight and right on the center. Gina Boggs had a few too many Wheaties this morning. Sayonara. Here, the weight call of T in top 4. Being underneath the guard will be a good thing for Team Brady here. It's going to visit. It's going to say hi. Oh, that dessert was great. Oh, I really got to leave. So both teams here in the third end have a little bit of a case of the heavies. And there's a positive adjustment. There's the corner guard they were looking for. Sheena made a fine adjustment there. We circle back to Paul Bizon. Once again, the heavies are still catching everybody here. So along the way to the final here, Team Sheets opened up with a victory over Christy Kircher on Thursday. That was a feature match. You can catch a replay of that if you like. Then follow that up with a win over Kristen Weiss, then over Rosemary Morgan, and last evening at 7 o'clock it was a victory over Dan Pearson, leading us to today. Team Brady's rolled through the bracket. Started with a win over Bill Reuter, and then taking on Tim Wood and coming out victorious. Faced our friend Janine Fermender. A victory over Joe Phillips leaves us here. Second one for Bizon. They're working hard to push it. It's going to be light, but that's not the worst thing. It's decision time here, though, for Ashley. You could go and peel, or you could accept it for what it is and start to draw underneath. Neither are really wrong. Looks like we're going to go for a shot kind of in between and look to dig out the one behind the tee line. And this is going to leave Kevin something to draw to. Here's Steve Baxter. Pack weight is the call. Will it curl over? It is coming in. The line should at least make contact. It does. Will they hold the shooter? Yes, they will. Shot stone for Ashley Sheets. Take a look at some of our other matchups right now. We have, now Sheet A did agree to hang the first two ends and only play 6, so It is Kristen Weiss playing the fifth end with a 4-2 lead over Many Beers O'Donnell. It's tied up between Cindy Bush and Kyle Foster on our Sheet C game. This one is over curling to be really close. If they can hold it, they get it by. Can they slide it all the way by? And they do get it out. Great brush there by the boys. And over on our Sheet D game, playing in the fifth end, it is Joe Phillips with a 3-1 lead over Team Dan Pearson. So basically one shot delayed from where we were before. Now Team Sheets is going to attempt to draw under. Problem is this is really warping in hard. Can they get squeezed past the guard? Yes. Now will it stop? It's going to stop right in the back forefoot. Another big brushing effort. Gina Boggs there. But they had to sweep it so hard, they added distance too. So opportunity for Devon to just lock one in there. Now, Sheet B has a big finish here, so I fully expect this one to make it in. In fact, it's going to be really close to the guard by the time it's done, I would think. Oh, just a skosh too heavy. Still going to be okay, I think. Shot stone for Kevin Brady at the moment, but that pocket is getting bigger and bigger. So Stephenhofer will just follow it down and try it again. This one is a little wide and heavy. Tough to fix heavy and wide, although it does take the Brady stone out far enough. I see absolutely no reason why they aren't going to draw again, and we call Kevin Captain Draw for a reason. I would be completely shocked if he calls anything other than a draw here. Let me check FanDuel odds on this. Draw is about minus 1,600. And here it comes. It will be a draw. So Kevin Brady with his first in the third. Your T plus. Now puts the blinker on, taking a left turn at Albuquerque. And Captain draws in deep right on the pot. So there's three good things made in Trenton. Pork roll, methamphetamines, and Kevin Brady's drill shots. Now Ashley has no choice. Now you can run back this blue and double off both the reds and end up line 3 when you're done. It's going to be a pistol of a shot if you can make it. You have to basically exactly what you can see of that stone, which is maybe 7/8, 15th, 16th high, just a hair high. This is going to overcurl. It's going to be on the red. It's going to go over the top of everything. Does open things up slightly. Brady's likely going to just lay up a draw here, and maybe a counting guard, maybe a high guard, but doesn't want to leave that exposed. Although it's not actually easy for Ashley to score 2 here. Any attempt to take out the shot stone, there's a good chance of having Smuckers written all over it and jamming on the back. The last from Brady. Just looking to put a pair of pants on it and cover it up. Stop. Need to stop. That's going to be just fine. Very difficult to hit. Any attempt to hit will almost certainly jam. The best shot right now is to try the run back on the blue stone, almost touching the center line. There's just enough air to get under there and send it back that way. You could get to the face of the shot stone, but at the weight that you're going to throw it, it's almost certainly going to go onto the back one, and you'll end up giving up a steal of 1, maybe 2. It's tough. Tough situation here. Ashley trying to draw something up here. Well, there's one shot. What she just motioned to was angling in the blue. That's just outside the rings, about the 8 foot. Now, that's the one that I was discussing earlier, the one that Mark just talked. None of these are easy. None of these are easy, I'm telling you. Looks like that's what Ashley is going to go at. You have to hit every little sliver. And the crowd rejoiced. Hooray. So right now we're in the midst of a rain delay. Here's a tough shot to try to figure out. Ashley figuring out exactly where she wants the ice. Made the choice. Now we got to make the shot. They all lined up and facing a stolen point. Ashley Sheets. Final shot of the third. Off and on is pretty close. They're going to just clear it, run it back. You catch it. Do you make it? Oh, so close, about as close as you could possibly make it. But you do end up getting a score of 1. What a tremendous shot to get a single point in the third end by Ashley Sheets. She trails by 1. Brady will have the hammer in end number 4. Back here for the fourth end of the Golden Magnet Bonspiel Finals 2026. It was a fantastic shot by Ashley Sheets. Just papering that guard and running it back to pick the stone off the button just like a cherry. And Ashley has made quite a few big shots like that this weekend, and that is what has earned her and her team to this spot in the finals. But it is Team Brady throwing the Redstones with the hammer. That's the last stone of edge. In the fourth. Team Kristen Weiss took a stolen point in end number 5 to take a 4-2 lead over Manny Beers O'Donnell. Playing the fourth end, it's a 2-1 advantage for Cindy Bush. And playing the sixth end, it is a 3-stone lead for Joe Phillips over Dan Pearson. The two guards are up, and Kevin Brady's going to stick with his playbook. He loves to draw. He loves to play the touch shots and keep it tight. Now it's taking the curl, so they're trying to finish to get all the way there. And that's going to be right there on the lid. But since it's on the back part of the button, actually does have a chance to just freeze on there with Steve Baxter's stone. And really try to shift the momentum of the end. It does have a favorable setup at the two center guards. A little tighter to the rings on the second guard than he would have liked to be, but still very, very usable. Steve Baxter. See that one short of the rings, and that's going to serve to work against Ashley now if Paul can drop one in here. Paul Bison, recently retired, enjoys playing golf. And a long career at Riggs Distler. This one is short, narrow, and leaves the same opportunity for Team Sheets. So Baxter's going to get another crack at the apple. Never understood that. Why is it a crack at the apple? You bite the apple, you pick the apple. Yep, maybe even throw the apple. But you don't have to crack an apple. If anybody knows the etymology of that, you can feel free to enlighten me. Well, Steve made a weight adjustment. Now, will it get enough line? Just a skosh too wide, and it's going to drift to the back four and into the 8 foot. Brady's going to call the same shot again. He likes that shot. Let's go, he said. Delivery on the way from Paul Bison. We got Bison and Baxter. That sounds like a law firm. Look at this one. Tight to the first guard, tight to the second guard. If they can drag it all the way there, they got a good one. Oh, so close for a second shot. Either way, that is a well-thrown stone, well managed. So Mark Stefanoff with the delivery. Blue only serves to promote the Brady stone. So Brady is now 2 for sure. A little bit of problems because, you know, they are both behind the tee line, so they're freezable for Team Sheets. Top 4 seems like the right call to me. It's just what side do you want to put it on? Because either way, Ashley's going to be freezing with the next stone. I think that this is probably the better side. It's important to be inside of the long guard for this to be any good. So you want to be underneath the Allen County. That's where Kevin's asking for it. And now Devin, who's wearing his hat backwards just to further bring credit to the point that he's still cool even though he's a dad now. This one's a little bit heavy. Okay, a lot heavy. Ooh, that curled a lot at the end, almost like it picked on something. Now there's a complete cradle of liberty to draw to there. I'm thinking maybe the little down weight tap and roll over or the draw in. He likes the out turn. Mark also enjoys disc golfing. I tried to get into that, but when I realized I probably don't smoke enough weed to play that sport. It's around the same spot, starting to take the curl. It's going to get to the inside edge nicely. Gonna get a little wick, a little roll right to the corner. Pretty good. Once again, everything behind the tee line. None of those stones are ever getting any closer. You draw right down to that, it's just going to get easier and easier. So many times when you see an end like this, it results in a team scoring one. Devin just a little bit heavy again. Pushes back the throwing stone. It's shot stone for Ashley Sheets. Now the only call is to put it right in the lid. On the button, on the pot, on the can. A little bit outside indicates Mark Stafenhofer. Waiting for it to come back. You can play this off the red just fine if it curls up just another skosh. Curls up another skosh. Get a little roll. Oh, you're going to like that. Now Brady going to have to draw to the other corner. Coming from the other direction. His vice Devin Planamora had that one pegged right from the beginning. It's going to be a big shot for Kevin because if not, he is risking giving up a score of 3. You have to remember, Brady does have the hammer here. And it looked like it for a while, but until this Last couple shots, the script has been flipped. John and Paul leaning on it hard, trying to drag it there to get a little wick. Do they still have enough juice left in it? Oh, no. It wasn't for that just little rub. Ashley Sheets sitting shots down right now. Really just kind of want to throw a guard up here and like Brady had to figure something out. This is going to stop just short of the house. Well thrown guard now. Brady's got to see if there's a way for him even to score. You can't see any of the shots down from the hack. Devin's thinking about running the one that was just thrown in. Well, I'm wearing a shirt that says I don't hate it, but I do hate that. Only real way to score here is to, you're looking at the overhead, come off the one on the right and zip on over into the other blue. It'll jam on the blue in the back and hopefully go out the side. He's going to try a draw tap and see if he can move it enough. I don't think it's there, but if there's a guy here who can throw that shot, it's Kevin. He's currently trying to explain his pipe dream to his front end, using that second product from Trenton. So Kevin Brady facing a stolen point. Last rock, fourth end. Here back 8 is the call. Just needs a lot of line. Needs a lot of line. Not going to do it. It's going to be a steal of one. Oh, no, maybe two. And it is indeed two. So some thievery from Ashley Sheets. Wait for the score to actually be posted, but I definitely do believe it was too. Well, it was a score of 4 in the 6th end for Dan Pearson, taking a 1-stone lead over Joe Phillips. They're playing the 7th. Another stolen point for Kristen Weiss. She has a 5-2 advantage over Many Beers O'Donnell. And Cindy Bush has a 3-1 lead over Kyle Foster, playing in the 5th. And back here, you see it just went up. It was a steal of 2 for Ashley Sheets. So Kevin Brady trails by 1, has a hammer here, and then number 5 throwing the Red Stones. John with Stanley looking for the corner guard here. Comes into the house to the back of the 8-foot. Gina Boggs looking for the center guard here. These types of ends are really important. You just got a steal of 2. It's almost as if you scored with hammer. So now Ashley really wants to force, because if she can come home in the 6th end tied, has a hammer, 2 hammers to 1 in a tie game, playing an 8-end game. This is just going to meander on into the house. Let's see if Brady elects to hit here. He's going to try to hit and roll over for a guard with John with Stanley. John's in his 2nd year with us. And this one is a skosh heavy and a bunch wide. So long farewell, Althita saying good night. So with 1 on the lid and 1 in the top 12, Baxter's asked to add to the junk. This one's got to go. Coming up substantially light. If they can walk it over to the center, good brush there by Mark and Gina. They will go with 1 stone though. Paul Bizon's going to try to use the power of the stick. Sometimes folks who throw with the delivery aid, some people would say they have an advantage on this shot. But it's not as easy as it looks. You still have to hit the broom. You still have to put the right handle on it. It's not exactly simple. Baxter looking to throw the same stone, probably just about 4 or 5 feet higher. We'll leave a little bit of separation to make it more difficult to execute that double takeout. more than happy to force Brady, and if she's forced to steal one, she'll take that too. Same thing, this one's in the same outside line. Will it turn as much? Now this one just got a little bit too far. Did not want to come all the way back. Looking for the straight run double from Bison now. This one does need a curl. Needs to get up a little bit. Now it's getting pretty close. On the one, just past it, made contact with them both. Still 1-2 for Team Sheets with blue. Well, with that said, things have shuffled around enough to the point where it doesn't necessarily look like a steal end, so now you have to shift gears and move to the force. So trying to make your opponent score only one with the hammer. Stiefenhofer with the in-turn. This is going to catch it and might actually go all the way across the rings. It's going to get close to on top of that other guy. Not bad. 1, 2, 3 still. Team Sheets. Now, I don't think Brady has any illusions of working back to a blank, so. He's going to try to take this pile of chicken excrement and turn it into chicken salad. Looking to have Devin draw underneath the opponent's stone here. Want to take their chances on a run back. Can't say I disagree with this strategy. You're going to score this end. You might as well try to score two. Not a lot of risk because it should still leave that out-turn draw open. This is a great line. Can they carry it enough for weight? That'll be just a hair light. So you would think that Ashley would just fire it out there, but those stones in the back have to give you some pause, because if you hit the nose, fine, you kill the red, but you're right back to where you started and giving them something to draw under. Hit it slightly off nose, especially on the high side or the broom side of it, it's going to have a real chance to jam in the back. You don't want to do that either. So this looks easy, not easy. And this one is wide. And right on by. It did wave as it went by. Okay, so the suggestion you saw there from Devin was to try to split those reds. Asking what the house looks like. You're actually third shot right now, Devin. You could try the double on the stones in the back. That requires a lot of weight. Pretty flat. or Kevin always likes to draw. You don't get promoted to captain draw. I mean, if he didn't enjoy the draw, he'd only be like sergeant or corporal draw. He got a full commission and everything. So the draw is a call. Way too heavy off of Devin, so they are going to call the audible and just hit the guy in the back. They got it. It's not bad. So Brady's line second for sure, and all three of those ones around the outside are really close. If you made me bet on it, I'd say the Bluestone is third shot. After 7, it's Many Beers O'Donnell trailing by 1 to Kristen Weiss. They're playing the 8th right now. Now they're two ends ahead because Sheet A and D agreed to only play 6. On the way from Ashley. Got it, jammed it. And they're going to take a little look around to figure out. Devin seems to think it's the blue in the 12-foot. That is second shot, which would mean Ashley's lying first and second right now. This is the perfect time to make a skip deuce, and there you go, Kevin. Kevin's going to run right home to mama and call the draw. If you throw the draw, I would do it on the intern side. So as you're looking at the house on the long shot from the left side, you can get underneath that stagger a little bit, make it really tough for Ashley, make her throw a run. If not, you're still going to have a very open draw. I like this call. I like this call so much I'd take it out to dinner. Kevin Brady. I'm going to draw the intern side here, looking for the 4-foot. Your Paul St. T. Looks like it has a lot of line, lots of room to curl. Now watch it come on in. Just past the guard. Is the weight right? Is the weight right? Will it sit down? Will it sit down? Just a skosh too heavy. Shot stone now for Ashley Sheets, and now it does look like a steal is very much in play. She's going to try to sink one in there where Kevin could not. The boys are on this one hard to try to carry it. They are past the guard. The line is beautiful. It's going to come right up and nibble the button. And they're snapping off the high fives and low fives. I know Stephen Hoffer loves his hand slapping. He always hand slaps before I go to throw a shot. I say, Mark, at least wait till I make it, because you might change your mind with me. Tied up, coming home between Pearson and Phillips. That's over on sheet D. You can catch the thrilling conclusion of that game. Oh, did they miss the line? Oh, they did. They missed the call. And it's a steal of 2. That is really unfortunate for Kevin Brady. Ashley Sheets has a 3-rock lead heading into the 6th. Back with Ed number 6. Lead stone being thrown by Gina Boggs. 3-stone lead. Don't want to leave a lot of detritus up there. Big sweep. And they do get the guard out there. High fives for everybody. John Stanley. John was a corporal in the Canadian military. Ashley Sheets. Gina Boggs being asked to draw one in. This one wraps around the guard, but it's also going to wrap out the other side. Brady wants that as far back as he can get it. Now he's going to try to use the corner guard to generate a multiple score here. Down by 3, 2 hammers to 1 with the even end. So you figure you try to score in the 6th end, you force your opponent in the 7th and score again. So if you go 2-1, 2-1, or 2-1-2 rather, you can still win this game. In an extra end. And the finals will be an extra end. if required. Nice toss there by Cripple John. Steve Baxter's going to try the draw under now. Baxter holding the telemark landing after the delivery. Well managed, right to the top four. Beautiful shot. Now Brady has to go to the peel. You hate hitting when you're losing by 3 or 4, but it seems to be the call that's warranted right now. Faison needs this to come across the face. Will catch the one, the 4-foot, yes, the run back double. Some unexpected bacon there. Back to Baxter with the draw attempt. Coming up on Skip Rocks over on Sheet D, all tied up. If you want to catch the ending of that game, you can open up another browser and watch that too. You know, you got an iPad, you got a TV, you got a phone, you got a laptop, all for a reason. If you haven't liked Bucks County Curling Club or subscribed to us on Facebook, please do. On Facebook and YouTube for that matter. Help us out in the algorithm. Share our game with other folks. Faison trying this little slash double. It's almost slashed it. Unfortunately, it was more of a semicolon. But it did clean it up a little bit. Trying to kill the outside stone here is Mark Stephenhofer, but it's going to be on the guard and past everything. So an opportunity for Brady to chase the one in the back if he likes to lie to. It also could split the house. But the problem with that is you're still leaving shot rock there. Getting a little later in the end. It's Vice's first. Gonna keep it a little bit simple here and just hit the one in the back. Don't hate it. They get this one by. They're going to hit it and stick it right there. Nice little roll. Tough-ish double. It'd be a quarter rock. And the quarter rock double, one over, the other one will go all the way out the back. Yes, it will. Mark Stiefenhofer with the thin double. Great shot by the Dean of Denim. Our winner in the Weiss-O'Donnell matchup on Sheet A was Kristen Weiss, so congratulations to them. They all will be receiving magnets. They'll be receiving the blue magnets, I believe. Our future, of course, is playing for the golden magnets. And in the quest for the green magnet, it was Dan Pearson with the win over Joe Phillips. Back over here on our feature game, it's two Bluestones in the rings for Ashley Sheets. Brady's got to manufacture some. I mean, it's. You could still try to work to a blank here. I don't know if that's advisable, though. So I think you would want to hit this and roll it so the participants from the last game making their way into the warm room, and the crowd rejoices. Yay. It's 4-1 right now in favor of Cindy Bush over Kyle Foster in our B event final. This one's a little bit heavier than they would have liked, so maybe you're looking for a plan B here. You want to play off the inside edge of this one and just kind of roll on top. Got to get a piece of it, though. Can't afford a field goal. Okay, that'll play. That'll play. You hear Brady saying, I don't have my draw weight. Well, he might be up for court martial soon, Captain Draw. You can kiss that Colonel promotion goodbye. Looks like Ashley's going to go for the jugular here. Try to draw on in, and sensing the blood in the water with Kevin Brady having issues with his draw weight this afternoon. Take the play to him. Her last. A little down weight dig here. Got to be careful. It's going to get really close to the guard before you know it. Plenty of room. That's a great shot. Ashley has just been on top of her game all weekend long. For those of you thinking you can make a triple takeout, that red stone way up high is in the way. If you can play it directly, it certainly is there. You can make it. You would hit about quarter rock, third rock low. Oh, sorry, high. But that's not there, so Brady is going to have to play the draw to the button. The force is on. Facing a steal of 3 and likely handshakes. Final stone of the 6th end. That's right, cannot leave it short. They gotta go. Gotta drag it there. Looks like you're there. Looks like the line's fine. You can hang that one in the Louvre. It's perfect. One for Brady. Got one when he needed it. Still trails by 2. Sheets will have the hammer in the 7th. Okay, we're playing the 7th end of the Golden Magnet 2026 here at the Bucks County Curling Club. A-event final action. Kevin Brady trails Ashley Sheets by a score of 5-3. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning. Two ends to play, and Kevin needs to generate some offense. So he'll start by trying to put up the center guard. And since we're not playing the no-tick rule, Ashley is going to call for it. Problem is, if this hits it too thick, it's just going to go right back, and that's what's going to happen. As long as that's enough steam to get out, Brady's now going to sweep his own rock all the way out and through. And because it was only the second rock of the end, the rock thrown by Gina Boggs has to be removed from play. And Brady's rock goes right back. So, unfortunately there, Team Brady just made the tick shot for him. That was unfortunate. Are they going to take this one onto the center line? Well, they did tick it a little bit up. Kevin's really got to go all in on guards here, I think. But no, he's going to hit. Devin and John working it hard, and they wreck on their own. Devin hops out with the nimbleness of a gazelle. And now it's just time for the peel. They make it, they do roll over. Leave a corner guard, but that's not too dangerous. Little surprised that Kevin's not throwing one more guard here and electing to draw underneath the Blues. Seems probably, for my money, give a center guard one more shot. Well, oh, wrecking the top one. Brady said it's not bad, but that is fundamentally inaccurate. It wasn't good. It's one of those things you skip. You always try to say something positive. Nice rock, you know. Okay, all right, we'll use it later. Or if you run out of things to say, nice color. And the stone from Baxter. Man, it just flows in its ear as it goes by. And now Brady's got something to work with. So he wasn't lying. He is going to use that later. But Devin has to throw the guard here. Devin Planamora. This needs to go a little bit more. I'd be sweeping to get the squeeze the last little bit of life out of it, but just going to peel the guard. Good choice. And they got the peel. This is where we enter the shampoo portion of curling. Lather, rinse, and repeat if desired. So here comes the God, do-do-do-do. Here comes the God. This one is way outside. Just need this to buckle over, as our friends at the Utica Curling Club would say. Ends up exactly where it is, so. There is the garden now. Here comes the peel, and I say, it's all right. And there is the peel. Want to make sure you lose the shooter here. Looks pretty good for that. Thank you very much. Another one in the corner. Second, third, and third verse, same as the first. Here comes the guard. He wants it on the north side of the center line. Kevin Brady. His first skip stone of the seventh. Now this one's not wide. There, I think it's a little bit spicy. Just a touch picante. Well, it is a red stone in front of the rings. So a couple shots for Ashley. She could just try to remove both of those reds. That could be accomplished. Make the double over the top, so you hit on. You're looking at the long shot there. You hit it on the left side about half of a rock and send the rock that you run out and over the rings the long way. Ashley can certainly throw enough weight to do that. That's going to be the call that she makes. There you see what she's saying there, just about what I had indicated. About half a stone on the high side. So the high side's the side that you're curling from. If it crosses the nose and curls, that's the low side if we're looking at it. First from Ashley. This one's over, curling just a touch. It's going to make contact with him, but jam back and just spill that Brady stone into the 8-foot now. So they're just sitting one, I heard from Devin. We can hear this is now the only game left in the ice, so we can hear the players pretty well. There we go. They're going to bring another one in. I was kind of ashamed it took me this long to try to balance out and squeeze out some of the compressor noise. Let's see, with compressor noise? Without compressor noise. Final still in the end for Kevin Brady. Kevin wants to make sure he lies at least two here. And he does. And Ashley is just going to be forced to take one here. Facing two, final stone event number 7. Needs to come across the center line some. Needs to come a little bit more to hang around. That's going to be just fine. Single point goes up on the board. Ashley has a 3-stone lead coming home in the 8th. It's the final end of the 2026 Golden Magnet from the Bucks County Curling Club. Thank you so much for joining us for the ending here. Ashley Sheets holds a 3-stone lead over Kevin Brady. And they just throw the first one through the rings. Dave Schmel here from the Bucks County Curling Club, right behind the action. And Brady needs to generate a 3 spot here. He's going to put a center guard up first. Say, why not the corner guard? Well, it's a good question, but both teams have had a big struggle getting underneath corner guards, and they're going to have a real struggle getting underneath that guard because that is a hogged stone. Just about number one of the things that you could not do would be to hog that rock. Second stone through the rings. Now it looks like John may have made a little bit too much of an adjustment here. You hear the warm room cheering. You would think that they're cheering for curling, but there's a robotics competition where one of our members' kids is competing. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but somehow it's interesting. There's a variety of robots going around that you have to get these balls and throw them up into a basket. It's like Double Dare meets American Gladiators meets Chuck E. Cheese. And another one through the rings. Don't know if they were looking to do that one though. Opportunity for Brady to lay up the guard here. He's got one of the rings, needs 3 to tie, and force an extra end.
I like it for guard 2.
Now the guard is up. It's very long. And the peel is called for. Oh, a missile from Steve Baxter here, looking to make the peel. And he is going to leave a guard. So removed the redstone, but left the guard. And see, this Brady is doing exactly what you have to do in this situation, and be patient. You need another guard.
Yeah, here more. This is an actual 2.
An actual 2, so that means it's halfway through the guard zone.
Probably start going now.
Calling for the peel of the guard here. Mark Stephenhofer with his first in the final end. And they just peel their own, and that's perfectly fine. Removing any rock in the middle is a good thing. Brady's going to go with one more guard here. He's going to play a little bit tighter. Try to get it maybe at half inch under. The hope would be that the next peel attempt misses or maybe only catches the top one, and then you're in position to load up the house. Probably throw one more guard if you can get this biting maybe half center line. First stone from Devin. They think it's light. Their thoughts are very well founded. Heads down, boys. Come on, you got to get it across that horizontal line, the hog line, or you owe everybody around the beers. You're okay.
All right, good call, Mike. The high guard. Yeah, we need more of a quick guard would be better.
Mark is going to look to take out both of these guards and discard them like a summer love. Oh, will it even get lucky and get the back one? No. So that's a flash. How does Brady take advantage of that? Okay, he says now's the time to come in. Right. You hear Brady say, he'll even take a guard. Brady has confidence in his ability to sink the last two. But for me, I would really want it to be about half in the 12-foot, splitting center. Devin Planamora. I think he wanted to bring it in, guys. It wants to be in. It doesn't want to be light. Sweep it some, guys. That shot needed to be at least 2 feet closer. So all it would have to do is bite, and it would be there as a threat to be split on. Ashley's going to run back and peel. I look at that, I just don't think they had the right call picture in their head, because you heard them walking down the ice. They were quite happy with where it was going to end up. Ashley Sheets with the peel. Push this one a touch outside. Still out there. Is it going to come back up enough? Yes, it will. All right, now this one's got to be, come on, right there, yes. So the ideal shot here is at least splitting center, probably even a little bit more, to make the pick very difficult and put a shadow of doubt in Ashley's mind. Kevin Brady, captain draw with his first of two. Heard 4-5, then I heard a 3. We're just playing pick a number here. So let's see, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9, and a bit of a 10. Wide open shot, C-Rock, hit Rock, game over.
I didn't think so either. Maybe top 8, all the way back.
Final stone of the 8th for Ashley Sheets. Needs to hit a red rock. That's in the rings. Get past the guards. If you get past the guards, you're fine. And make contact, and you win the 2026 Golden Magnet Bonspiel at the Bucks County Curling Club. Congratulations to Ashley Sheets, Mark Stiefenhofer, Steve Baxter, and Gina Boggs. They win the Golden Magnet. Getting the runner-up magnets, the little golden magnet, as Kevin Brady, Devin Planamora, Paul Bison, and John Winstanley. Next event for the Bucks County Curling Club will be the Crooked Billet Bonspiel. That occurs on Kentucky Derby weekend. Right now, from Warminster, this is Dave Schmel saying thank you for watching. Have a great day.